Okay, everybody, we're just going to run through a couple things. One is through our student success plan, and we went through this the other day. This is what students are filling out on Monday in your extended TA. And again, they're setting their goals for each course. So they'll list their courses here. They'll set their goals. And like most will be here at this point, but as we go throughout the course of the year, they might be carrying over summer school or whatever. They'll choose up to two skills of the learning skills that we're identifying as real important here at Mary Ward, and those things that they're going to need to focus on. They know for that particular class. And then there's a strategy plan. So they know they're going to have challenges that they go throughout. So what might prevent my success? What can I do about it? And then who or what do I need to help me with that plan? And so again, the blue title there gives you a link that brings you to an infographic that they can use as reference points. And it's got, what's preventing my success? What can I do? What do I need to help me? And we can go back and forth, and we'll add to this as we go. But it's some really good things that they can think about. And then they'll go down to extracurricular or outer curricular planning. And what we mean outer, even stuff that has nothing to do with school, but things that are going to help them mental health or physical health, those sorts of things, relationships that they want to consider. But those are things that we want to do or continue to do. And then how do I make sure that I'm able to have the time to do that? And then we added, after the parent meeting that we had on Tuesday evening, I added a parent guardian input log. And so the idea here is that as parents see this, they can engage in that process as well and put a date and put some comments or suggestions and stuff that they can do because they're part of the success equation, I suppose. So all that's really good stuff. It's all in here. The suggestion would be that when the students get this, they copy it. There'll be steps that come from Cindy, but the first thing is they should change it to their first name or their name at the beginning. So for us, it would be like Wetzel M. Student Success Plan. That'll make it easier for you to find. And then they should go to their sharing settings and put that anyone with the link can see it, can edit it, because that'll allow the parents to see it as well. But one other part that I did add, and this is coming from the heads, is the idea of helping with the goal planning. And so you'll notice that there is a hyperlink there as well. If you click on that, it will get you to make a copy. Again, students can make a copy. And it's the Mary Ward PACE calendar. And this comes from me. Thank you, Cindy, for providing it. It was based on a Excel form that Vince Gassi, I believe, was the one who had brought that out before. And what he did was create it. This is a spreadsheet that students can use to help with their planning. So what they would do is put their courses here in this column, and then they would put their suggested goal and units completed by June. And they can consult this chart on the right-hand side that says, okay, for course completion, they need to have 17. Remember, this goal does not include exams. This time frame gets us to the 37th week, which is that week before exams. And so this is the idea of the units they can get done before there's exams or summative evaluation projects, whatever it is, that last 18th unit. And again, so it says to carry over, they have to complete 14 to 16 units, summer school 12 to 14. And so they'll put their goals in here. So as they put their goals, I didn't put any courses in there, but let's just put their goals. So they're going to complete most of their courses. They're going to carry over that one. They're going to put there. They're going to go to summer school for one. But for the most part, otherwise, they're putting 17. And what they're to do now is to say, okay, this is how many units are remaining because there's nothing here. As they put in, this is how many units I have done at this point. So let's go through some of these, and maybe we say 7, maybe we say 1, maybe we say 5, 4, 5, 4. And you'll notice that the units remaining changes. What also changes here is this blue box down here will total number of units that they've completed since September. And so this number will constantly increase. And this is how many are left to do to get these goals, to get those goals of 17. And then you would put here what week it is. So if I put here what week we have, right now we are in week 11. So when I populate that, it tells you that there's 26 weeks remaining. it says that they've completed 2.82 units per week up to this point. To get their goal, to complete those courses, to get to their goal, they need to get 3.73 units done per week. Or sorry, yeah, per week. That's what they have to do. This is assuming they're handing in a maximum of 1 unit a week, and that's a good reminder to students to remember that technically the rule is that they're handing 1 unit in a week in a course. They can still hand in 208 units because this is an equation of simply 8 times how many weeks there are left. And what this one does, a little bit hard to explain, but basically what it says is there's still room, meaning you still have space to do this. We still have enough time. There's actually 111 extra units that you can, you have some room to go. But as you'll notice, if we didn't change any of these other factors, any of the other unit completions, and we moved up to week 20, you see that this is going down now. So blue, we're still in the surplus. We still have extra room. But if we get to week 25, now all of a sudden it turns red. So that means that technically at week 25, if you didn't complete any more units, you're running out of time. Why? Because there was 97 units remaining, and you could only hand in 96 because that's how many weeks are left with 1 unit a week. So this gives them an overall sense of their plan and where they are. The good thing about this is it's in line with our philosophy around success, is that success means a different thing. So it doesn't mean course completion and everything. It does mean that we're setting the goals and then we're in a successful point along that way. So this will give you the ability to do that. Down at the bottom, there is different tabs for depending on your how many classes you have. So if you have 8, 7, 6, or 5, and so you notice that in the 7th, there's only 7 sections, and the calculations are different as well. So this is a tool that they can use. This forces a copy so that it's always original, and it's a good way for them to get a visual sense of what there is and what they have left to do. And the hope is that it'll be a tool that everybody could use going forward. So again, part of the plan is that there's some tangible things to look at, and hopefully this can be a tool that you can use, parents can use, and students can use as well. Thanks so much.